I desperately need a kidney transplant, but my wife puts it off so she can pick up her first love at the airport, and my son shouts not to save his fake father the day I urgently needed a kidney transplant. My wife postponed my surgery to pick up her first love from the airport. To avoid me ruining their reunion, my son yelled that they shouldn't save his fake dad, and my wife reported me for marital rape. When I was released from prison, she looked at me with disgust. I bet you faked being sick just to prevent him from coming back, didn't you? If you really want to die, I'll save you then. Watching Lily and her perfect little family walk away, my heart finally died later as she wished I really did die on the operating table. But why did my wife and son dig up half the city's graves looking for my ashes upon my release from prison? I made my first call to Lily. Lily, it's snowing outside. Can you come pick me up? I am. The cheerful voices on the other end of the line suddenly went quiet when they realized it was me. You are out so soon? I am busy, just take a cab yourself. The call abruptly ended. I huddled behind a tree, hugging myself tightly. I watched silently as my son happily surrounded Lily and her first love, Jack. So this was what she meant by being busy, seeing the three of them walking away. Happily, I wanted to step forward, but my feet seemed rooted to the spot even after they were long gone. I still couldn't take that step. 3 years ago, when Lily and I first got together, her first love, Jack, had insisted on going abroad for a promotion. Seeing the woman I admired left alone with her 2-year-old son, I finally gathered the courage to confess my feelings. To my surprise, she agreed. After we got married, I became a stay-at-home husband to take care of Lily and Tommy. I thought our married life would always be this peaceful and uneventful, but Jack's sudden return shattered that tranquility. Unfortunately, that day I had a kidney attack and was admitted to the hospital. The lead surgeon was none other than my wife, Lily, known as a medical genius. Just as I had been given anesthesia and my side was cut open, Lily received news of Jack's return. She just abandoned me and left. I lay helplessly on the operating table watching her leave. Just like now, I didn't know I'd ask her to stay. Clutching my painful incision, I had to walk to the hospital because I couldn't afford a cab in prison. Rapists were the most despised, so I was often tormented. With each step, I felt like my kidneys were bouncing around inside me. Finally, just as I was about to collapse, I reached the hospital. Dr. Rose, here is a patient here, come quickly. Dr. Rose, it must be Lily, but she's with Jack. Would she come to save me? I gripped the bedsheets tightly, my Adam's apple bobbing painfully. I didn't dare open my eyes, but I hoped she would really come. Dr. Rose, here is the patient's examination report. His kidney has ruptured. We need to notify the family immediately to prepare for surgery. Lily rushed over, her voice turning cold when she saw it was me. No need. The nurse looked confused. I am the family. Hearing this, the nurse brightened up. Then what are we waiting for? The kidney donor will be here soon. Let's prepare for surgery, Dr. Rose. Hearing the nurse's words, Lily remained unmoved. Instead, she kicked the hospital bed. Had enough pretending. Get up already. Lily kicked hard. Lying on the bed, I felt my kidneys violently shaking along with it. Just as I was about to speak, I coughed up blood. A flash of surprise crossed Lily's eyes, quickly replaced by a cold sneer. Quite the convincing act. Come on, is this all because I was busy and didn't pick you up? Is such a small matter worth making such a big fuss? Faced with Lily's questioning, I choked out. I am not pretending, Lily. I really feel terrible. In prison, inmates used me as their punching bag. Whenever they were dissatisfied, they would grab me and beat me. So the pain I am feeling now is real, not an act. Hearing this, the nurse became anxious. Dr. Rose, this is the patient's medical record. Mr. Foster's condition is extremely urgent. If we don't treat him soon, his life could be in danger. Seeing the nurse repeatedly speaking up for me, Lily grew impatient. It's bad enough that he's trying to fool me, but now you are in on it too. Do you not want your performance bonus this month? Lily crossed her arms, her brows furrowed.